I want a new 3D Mario so bad. When I was watching the Nintendo Switch 2 presentation and I saw the locales of the new Donkey Kong game before the titular character was revealed, I was 100% certain we were looking at the next 3D Mario. But no, Nintendo decided to surprise us and give us Donkey Kong instead, which I am so ridiculously hyped for. This game looks so cool. The name, amazing. Bonanza. Who came up with that? I love that. But it just, this little pang in my heart I felt when I realized there would be no Mario for at least the next year. I don't think we're going to get another 3D Mario directly after this one. It's been a very long time, unless you count the Bowser's Fury pack-in title with the remake or remaster of 3D Mario World. It's been as long as, or just about as long as the Switch has been out since we've seen another 3D Mario, which, that's a long wait. That's a really, really long wait. It's really disappointing that we didn't get a sequel to Odyssey. I was really hoping during the Switch era that they would do an Odyssey 2. I just love that game to death. I've always liked 3D Mario games, but they were never, my top priority at Nintendo. I was always a big, diehard Zelda fan, so when I saw Breath of the Wild, that game had me so hyped that Mario who? Like, looks great, but give me Zelda. I'm gonna play that probably for a very long time, and I won't get to Mario. But I was shocked when I got my hands on both games. Zelda, I loved. Breath of the Wild, no words. It's a masterpiece. It's fantastic. It's an incredible game. But when I played Super Mario Odyssey, it kind of blew Breath of the Wild out of the water, which I didn't think was even remotely possible. Like, that just did not seem remotely possible. Like, I still have a hard time believing that these words are coming out of my mouth, that I loved a Mario game more than a Zelda game. But it's true. Mario Odyssey was incredible. It was such a fun, just joyful experience, and I have played that game, I think I want to say about 5 times now, and I've only done Breath of the Wild twice, which, to be fair, Breath of the Wild, definitely a lot more content, I would say, than Mario Odyssey had, unless you count the whole multiplayer aspect to Odyssey. But I just loved replaying that game over and over again. I have not had this much fun with a 3D Mario since probably Sunshine, and that's kind of saying a lot. I know Galaxy, what incredible game there too. Galaxy is fantastic. Galaxy 2, incredible. But I didn't think they lived up to their predecessors, which I think is going to get me a little bit of hate. I'm very sorry. But Galaxy just kind of took the reins back a little bit, and while I love the direction they took, it definitely worked for those games. It wasn't kind of what I had come to expect from a 3D Mario game, and what I really enjoyed. So seeing them go back to the classic open level design of Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine was so exciting, and I had an absolute blast with that game. I can think of one blemish on this game, and it's not a blemish even, like it's just something I would have liked to have had, which is in Mario 64 and Sunshine, they both had a hub world that was so exciting and unique and mysterious. Like, there was so many different little secrets that you could find in those hub worlds. I just wish that Odyssey had something like that, but I mean, that doesn't take away from what Odyssey was. It was just an absolute perfect 10 out of 10, and I'm sad we're not going to be seeing that red plumber guy in a 3D experience like that for a little while longer. I would probably guess at least another year, probably 2 or 3. But Donkey Kong, man, I have been watching the trailer, and I have been watching the gameplay at Nintendo Treehouse, and this game looks so exciting. I cannot wait to try it, but I can't help myself. I have to know when the next 3D Mario game is going to come out. So I've kind of put together a timeline here. There was a 4-year gap roughly between Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U and Odyssey. And before that, there was a 3-year gap between Galaxy 2 and 3D World. And that's been pretty average through the lifespan of 3D Mario games. Roughly every 3 years is when a new Mario game comes out. So it was kind of a shock that 4 years had gone by since Odyssey, and this new Bowser's Fury came out, which was very exciting, but it was really just a sample of a new 3D Mario game. There wasn't really a lot there. You could easily 100% it within a couple hours. It's not what we come to expect from our major Mario outings. Now, we did have 3D All-Stars in the interim, which was nice to have on the Switch. The original 3 minus Galaxy 2. The original 3D Mario games. But now it's been 4 years since Bowser's Fury came out. So I just can't help but think, are they working on 2 games in tandem, potentially? Because this is 8 years, potentially, without a new Mario game, full 3D game. Donkey Kong is definitely being developed. I mean, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but just based on everything we've seen, it seems very likely that Donkey Kong is being worked on by Nintendo EPD8, which makes the 3D Mario games. However, this is a very long time to be working on one game, so I just can't help but think there's something else in the works, and it is coming soon. So whether that is next year or the year after, who knows? But I'm just really hoping that it is coming sooner rather than later. We can only hope that next year the plumber will be back, especially considering that there is a new Mario movie that will be releasing next year. So maybe it will tie in some way to the movies. You can see, of course, the new Donkey Kong design closely resembles the Mario movie design that they have for Donkey Kong. So I imagine they will probably do something similar. So that gives me a lot of hope for next year as a release date for the next 3D Mario title. Or, they could just tease us again and add Galaxy 2 to the Nintendo Switch library, which would be nice. It would be fantastic to have every 3D Mario game available to be played on the Switch and the Switch 2. But just please give us something new. That would be so nice. Please do it. That'll be it, guys. Thank you for listening to my rambling, and I will talk to you soon.